Watch him. If he tries any trick, let him have it. This looks like the real thing, all right. Now, we're taking you to a nice, quiet place where you can decipher both pieces of this map for us. We'll go out the surface entrance. Take a look in the corridor and see if it's clear. Captain America landed in the truck down there. He may be alive.
We'd better clear out before he raises an alarm.
We've got to take Hillman with us. He's the only one that can decipher the plaques. You're coming with us. If anyone tries to stop us, you'll be the first to get it.
Those men took Hillman away with them.
Captain America tried to trail us, but we lost him.
So Hillman is resting comfortably at the farm.
He'll be in shape to talk by morning. I wonder how Captain America found out we were at Hillman's hotel.
I think I know. One of my agents reported that the man we sent to the district attorney's office for the electro recorder was killed. His body is in the morgue.
Then the DA must have the electro recorder with your voice on it.
The sound was recorded on a magnetic wire. And when it was played back, all sound was eradicated. There was no identifying mark of the mechanism. We have nothing to worry about from the district attorney.
The man I found here must have thrown this out the window. I picked it up in the street below.
Seems to be a recording device of some kind.
Yes, and it may have been planted in this office. Check it over thoroughly, Walter.
All right, Chief. Give you a full report in the morning.
Fine.
Let's hope we get a lead to the scarab.
It's Matson, and the scarab is with him.
Dr. Maldor, so you are the scarab.
Yes, I am the scarab.
The murderer of Lyman and Dodge and...
I didn't come to discuss that. Let's get down to business, Hillman. I must learn the location of the lost Temple of Emeralds. You will suffer the same fate as your associates unless you decipher these plaques for me.
I won't do it. You'll never get your criminal hand to that fabulous wealth.
You're very headstrong. But there are ways of making you talk. Tie him up to that chandelier. There'll be plenty of time to get the information I want. There'll be no interruption from Captain America or the district attorney now.
What'd you find out?
Well, there were no identifying marks on the parts, but I found a fingerprint on one of the magnetic coils.
Good. Now we're getting somewhere.
Definitely. I identified the fingerprint as that of Ed Graham. He runs a radio repair shop at 32 South Street. Here's his record.
Arrested 3 times on suspicion of robbery and receiving stolen goods. Dismissed each time for lack of evidence. Well, this time we really have some evidence.
I hope it helps us find Hillman.
We'll soon find out. I'll force Graham's hand before he learns we have his fingerprint to convict him. Get in touch with the chief operator at the telephone company. Have her cut into the line to Graham's radio shop.
Hello? Just a minute.
I'll talk. Cut him down.
Graham's on the phone.
Yes, Graham, what is it?
The district attorney dropped in with that electro recorder. He couldn't figure it out. I told him I'd never seen anything like it.
Was he suspicious?
I don't think so. He just seemed to be checking around the radio shops.
All right. Let me know if you find out anything else. You may have fractured his skull. Your stupidity will delay my learning the secret of those plaques. Stretch him out the couch, boys. Get my hat and coat. We're going back to town.
Yes, operator. Thank you. Calling Grant Gardner. Calling Grant Gardner.
Yes, Gail, come in.
The chief operator reports that Graham just made a phone call to the old Watson farm off Riverside Lane.
Was Hillman's name mentioned?
No. He only talked about your checking on that recording device.
Fine. I'll reopen negotiations with Mr. Graham. You're under arrest.
What for?
For manufacturing that recorder. Your fingerprint was found on the coil.
All right, I made it. I sold it to a stranger.
Yes. The stranger you just called at the Watson farm.
How'd you find out?
Never mind that. You better talk and talk fast. Is Hillman at that farm?
Get around behind here. In the back room.
hold you for a while. I'm going to investigate that farm.
Calling H1. Calling H1. This is Graham. Calling H1.
Come in, Graham. This is Gruber.
The DA's got me tied up in my shop. He's on his way to the Watson farm. Warn the Scarab.
I'll phone the farm. Then I'll send someone down to release you. Calling M.A. Calling M.A. Calling M.A. This is Gruber. Come in. What's the trouble? The D.A. got the goods on Graham. He's on his way to the farm right now. Tried to phone him there, but no one answers. Shall I try again?
It's no use. The phone's out of order. There's no way to warn them.
Can you beat the D.A. to the farm?
No, it's impossible. Call my pilot. Tell him to have the plane ready to take off. Instruct him to load the bomb rack. Hillman knows that I'm the Scarab. There's never lived to talk. You've got to fly there and bomb the house.
Yes, sir.
I'd better phone headquarters.
Hold!
We're coming to the house now.
Nose are down. We mustn't miss. We mustn't miss. G.F. Hillman, wealthy railroad president, was rescued today by Captain America from the Scarab's agents, who bombed a farmhouse where he was being held prisoner. Suffering from a brain injury, he was rushed to a hospital. the name of which the district attorney refuses to divulge, saying that it kept a secret to protect Hillman.
If Hillman does regain consciousness, you'll tell him that you are the scatter.
He must be killed before he can talk.
How? Only the DA and Captain America know where he is.
It is obvious that the district attorney and Captain America are the same man. When Graham phoned from the radio shop, he said that the district attorney was on his way to the Watson farm. Yet Captain America was the one who reached there.
That doesn't locate Hillman for us.
Gail Richards will.
How is he?
Bad shape. I wired for a famous brain surgeon. He was just starting off on a hunting trip when his office caught him. He's driving back and should be here by 5 o'clock. Here's their reply.
He says he's coming here to the office.
Yes. I couldn't take a chance to let anyone know which hospital Hillman is in. When the doctor arrives, I'll drive him there. In the meantime, you go to the hospital, stay right beside Hillman. In the event that he regains consciousness, try and get a statement, even for a moment. Understand?
Right.
Keep quiet and drive where I tell you.
Where to?
The Drummond Museum.
It's good to see you, Miss Richards. Be seated.
Dr. Melder, why was I brought here?
Perhaps this will explain.
It explains a lot. You're the scarab.
Yes. It's your misfortune that I had to let you know. But I need some information. Sit down. Tell me, where are they keeping Hillman?
If I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Fortunately, only the district attorney knows.
I had thought you would say that. But I have a means of making you tell me the truth. This contains an extract brewed from a jungle flower, which is a very efficient truth serum. Under its influence, you will tell me anything I want to know. Unfortunately for you, the effects never wear off, and you will spend the rest of your life in an insane asylum, a hopeless idiot. And now, Miss Richards.
Wait.
Go ahead, Miss Richards. And I warn you to tell the truth.
I don't know which hospital Mr. Hillman is in, but the district attorney has wired for a brain surgeon who is driving here in his car. He will arrive at the office at 5 o'clock. From there, he's to be taken to the hospital.
What is the surgeon's name?
Dr. Rodlam Barracks.
Spell it.
RODLAM BARACS.
Contact Agent 33. Tell him to use this name and to go to the district attorney's office.
Mr. Gardner, I'm Dr. Rodlam Barracks.
How do you do, Doctor? Would you have a chair?
Thank you.
You arrived earlier than I expected.
I know. I received your wire about Hillman, and instead of driving all the way, I managed to charter a plane.
That was very thoughtful of you.
In a case like this, time is important. Has Hillman regained consciousness?
Sorry, no.
That's alarming. I'll have to make an examination at once. Which hospital is he in?
The Crestview on Woodlawn Avenue.
My associate's waiting for my call. May I use your phone?
Certainly. I'll dial it for you. What's the number?
Oh, 2643.
Hello?
Get my surgical kit and meet me at the Crestview Hospital on Woodlawn Avenue. Understand?
Got it. I'll take care of everything. The men are waiting downstairs. One will meet you in the lobby of the hospital in case of trouble. The other will wait in the getaway car. I'll be here when you get back.
Very well. I'll start at once.
I'm sorry I can't go with you, Doctor, but I have some work to do. Please phone in your report as soon as possible.
Of course, Mr. Gardner.
Thank you.
What's up?
That man's an imposter. Only Gail and I knew I'm expecting a brain surgeon, and the man I wired for is Dr. George Thomas.
Then Gail is in trouble.
Exactly. But there's a chance to find her. I gave him the name of the wrong hospital. I want you to phone the commissioner. Ask him to send a raiding party to the Crestview Hospital and pick up Dr. Rodlam Barracks and whoever's with him. Meanwhile, I'm going to trace that phone call he made. This is the district attorney. I want the address of Oak 2643.
Who's there?
The district attorney. Open up.
Where's Miss Richards?
How would I know?
You know, all right. And about that phony surgeon, Rodlam Barracks, too.
Phony? Well, the girl told us that.
She gave you the wrong name. She made this one up to warn me. And at the same time to tell me that Malder is the scarab.
Malder? You're crazy. Hey, how could she do that?
Rodlam Barracks is Malder Scarab spelled backward. See? S-C-A-R-A-B. M-A-L-D-O-R. Malder is the scarab.
When Malder finds out she double-crossed him, he'll kill her. She'll have a horrible death. Well, you know what he'll...
Shut up. You won't find it out in time.
Yes?
The whole thing was a trap. The cops were waiting at the hospital. Got the others. I just managed to escape.
Hold the car there for a fast getaway. We'll be out as soon as we dispose of the girl.
So you lied to me. No one can do that and live. This looks 1,000 years old. But it isn't. A week ago, he was a living, breathing man. But he disobeyed my orders. He was placed in this case. In a short time, he became the withered mummy that you see before you. And you'll be just like that in a few minutes. Gruber. I'll get our valuables together while you connect the mummifying gas. I'm afraid the district attorney will hardly recognize Miss Richards when he finds her a withered mummy. Leaving, Mr. Scarab? You arrived sooner than I expected, Mr. District Attorney.
Where's Gail Richards?
Well, you'll never find her unless you're willing to exchange her life for my freedom.
The Scarab will have the pleasure of turning on the gas himself.
Better make a deal, Captain America. In a few minutes, it will be too late to save Miss Richards.
Then she's in the building. Tell me where she is.
Thanks to Captain America, whom we now know to be our fighting district attorney, the Scarab and his murderous gang pay the supreme penalty in the electric chair at the stroke of midnight tonight. To review the Scarab's crimes?
No need to review them now. These convictions definitely prove that crime doesn't pay. I want to say that the people of this city owe a great deal to you, Mr. District Attorney, Captain America.
Thank you. But we owe a great deal more to Gail. Her cleverness tipped me off to the Scarab's identity.
But Captain America arrived in time to capture the Scarab. It's midnight.
The toll of doom for the Scarab.